What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kid Casper back on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and if you're looking at the title of the video, I don't plan on coming back to Battlefront 2. This is the last time, this is the last video that I'm going to be making that's going to be about the game Battlefront 2. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about, and, this is going to be a long type of video. I should have initially, in my previous videos, said that I should be taking a break instead of just saying that I quit, but third time's a charm, no more breaks, I'm done with the game. We have Lord Wage in here today,
Hi.
appearing in the video today. What's up, man?
Oh, nothing much. Well, actually, quite a bit.
Yeah, we'll get
Like,
to it. We'll get to it in just a second. We'll get to it in just a second. There's a few things that I want to go over real quick before we get into the video. The video. So I want to address one thing. The video that is on Wage's channel, the one about the drama. I want to clear things up because I think some of you guys may be confused on what it's about. So the video that's on his channel about the drama and stuff, that video is about our friends who are wanting to be friends with people behind our backs and who were friends with people behind our backs that at the time that I was at war against, namely in the competitive community. My friends wanted to be friends with everybody that hated me, in other words, and that's what that video is about. That video is not about me and Wage having any kind of problems. Wage went in there and pretended to be against me so that he could get information to make the video and expose them. Okay, so I want that to be known. And so with that being said, I just wanted to clear that up. Is just the fact that that wasn't about me or Wage. That was about my friends at the time that were backstabbing the life out of me again and again, apparently. So after so many times, man, you just kind of get over it and you move on. But I think that's everything I wanted to say about that video. Wage had to
well,
do that without me
keep.
being
Hold,
there.
hold
Hold
on,
on, hold
hold
on,
on,
hold
hold
on,
on.
hold on, hold on, hold on, no. So Wage had to do that video without me being there, and I'd like to say that I had no clue, because the first half of the video I wasn't able to be there, so I didn't know what was said going into it. When you actually see my name pop up in the video, I didn't know. Like when I didn't know that these guys said these things. Like I just hopped in there and they were like, okay, well, you know what I mean? Like, I just hopped in there and they were just like asking questions and crap and a whole bunch of unrelated stuff, trying to set me up for things. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'll play along, but whatever. So the yeah, the topic was mainly about resolving it at the time, and Sly Jedi and them wanted to set me up and well, try to set me up, and try to spark beef between me and Wage again. But I wanted to address those points there. I had no knowledge of what was said in the first half of that video, so I want that to be known. There's one other thing I want to address before we get into it. I made a new intro for my YouTube channel, and it's not the Lord Vader the Immortal video that you guys are looking at now. It's actually a different video. It's a shorter variant of that, but I'll probably drop that as well. So I'll just drop that and be done with everything because I worked really hard on that intro. And yeah, so I'll probably drop that. That'll be the last thing I drop for Battlefront. I've already cleared out my entire hard drives of everything. I've cleared like 3 terabytes of unused footage. I've deleted everything, and yeah. So, um, all right. So I guess now we can go ahead and get into the video. Wage, did you want to go first, or should I go first?
Okay. Topic number one. First of all, fuck all them people that we knew. That includes Kid. I mean, not Kid. That Kills. That includes Isaac. That includes Japan. That includes Sly. That includes all these motherfuckers. Like,
Agreed.
and Like, there's a way longer list, dude.
Yeah,
A way longer list.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna go through the whole damn list. Just in general, no, I'm speaking about you. All right. First of all, fuck you. All
I'm
right.
speaking. I agree with you, and I'm speaking to the 16 plus SLE members that backstabbed me, that went and teamed with other people, and I'm talking about other friends too, and that list is over 100 people, and you know who you are, and I feel the same way
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. First of all, whenever it came to that video, lucky me, I still had my capture card and everything turned on, computer, everything. This was unexpected. First of all, I want that to be clear. None of this was really pre-planned. I saw what they were doing. They were trying to get me involved with it, even though I was like completely irrelevant to the shit, because I had already stated that we squashed our issues, right? So
Yeah,
then then they want to turn around and try to get me involved to reopen old scars. It was literally a divide and conquer tactic, really.
yeah.
As much as Sly was talking about, oh, this I want Casper to record it. This video is going to be about ending the beef and everybody getting along, happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. Fuck you, dude. You had zero influence on trying to defuse the beef with anyone. All you did was try to point fingers. Anytime we mentioned Sonya, Sensei, anybody like that, the roots of the damn problem, what did he do? Oh, back to Casper,
Climb
back to
up a
Casper,
tree, climb
Casper.
up a tree.
Right.
Duck and hide, duck and hide.
Yeah, he wasn't
All of
trying to
them.
diffuse any beef. All he tried to do was, it was literally a setup. If you watch that video the whole damn time, all he was talking about doing was, hey, we're gonna get this person in here on Casper, and then what
He
EMP
was,
Zilla
dude.
say?
He was, dude.
Literally,
He was talking about things that happened forever ago between me and you on YouTube. He was talking about our
right.
previous YouTube issues, and he wasn't talking about anything in the current. They were mad that I was telling them who they could and couldn't be friends with for obvious reasons, and they had a problem with that apparently. And then he wants to get the bright idea. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and set something up to where I'm going to interrogate him on every major issue that has happened in the past.
First of all,
That doesn't even relate to the current times.
you are the fakest motherfucker I know. Whenever you want to be friends with somebody trying to bully your fucking friend, what kind of friend are you? With friends like you, who needs enemies?
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah. Screw
Like,
you, Jedi.
dude, like, what kind of bullshit is that, dude? Like, you got somebody here getting 16 to 20 motherfuckers on one person at a time, and as
In a
long as
party
it ain't
chat.
happening, and as long as it ain't happening to you, it's okay. Fuck you.
Exactly,
You're a
dude.
fake ass friend, dude. Like, what? When it starts happening to you, all of a sudden you're gonna try to take sides again? Nah, fuck you. You're
Mm-hmm.
fake.
All of
And
them, dude.
Japan, fuck you too.
Yeah.
Fuck
Agreed,
Japan
man.
too. As much as he's over here talking about, oh, I'm your friend, this and that, he didn't defend you one time.
Oh,
He
you
literally
want to?
sat back. He literally, hold on. He literally sat back quiet as fuck. Literally, anytime this dude tried to call you a name, he didn't defend you once. He didn't say shit. All he did was laugh at it. Like, dude, what kind of friend are you? You don't defend your friends. You don't stand up for your friends. You don't do shit for your friends. All you do is go around talking behind everybody's back. And as much as you're talking about you want to be cool with them, motherfucker, you were talking about them too. Talking about, oh, they suck and by themselves and one's this and that. Fuck you, dude. You
Mm-hmm.
guys are fake. All you do is go around talking behind everybody's back.
I want
That's
to.
all you do.
I want to pull up something real quick now that you mentioned Japan. I want to go over a few things. Japan was originally in TDS, and Wage booted him out. And I, at the time, going back a ways, there was things that happened. Either way, Japan teamed with me when Wage, at the time, retired from Battlefront. He joined my team, and I took him in and showed him the ropes, and I treated him with the utmost respect and gave him a lot of privilege that I gave nobody else. And he was the best teammate that I ever had in twos. And if for a final video, as much as I dislike Japan now, as much as I don't really want to talk to him ever again, or whatever, me and him, despite whatever we have going on right now as far as issues, despite the fact that he's friends with everybody else, like they wanted to be like friends with everybody else while being friends with me, but they weren't, like, that idea of friendship wasn't there, man, because they wanted to be friends with the people that I hated. and had good reason to hate. And but either way, despite the issues that me and Japan have now, we were one of the best showdown teams on this game. And I want to go over something with you addressing Japan. In a lot of instances and a lot of areas, when it came down to the sweatiest matches that we ever played, versus Tyranius and Vitaly the Ninja, where we lost 6-2, just coming back to the game at the time and, not using the best loadouts, and we still lost 6-2. Our first 3 games back versus Aloxo and the Street Wolf for training versus the 2v2 roster that I had made up. After a couple months of not teaming together, and my first game's back on in 3 weeks, going into 2v2s against Aloxo and the Street Wolf, arguably one of the best showdown teams out there. Our total was 8-3. My first 3 games back. So I want that to be known as well. Me and Japan had one of the best showdown teams in the world on Battlefront 2 on Xbox, in the top 10 easy, and I want that to be a fact. I want that to be known. No amount of hate or trash talk can defer my thoughts on that. I'm not talking out of a boosted ego or anything. I'm spitting straight up facts on that. And I'll be honest with you, as much as Japan now is going to start trash talking behind my back, let's not forget who the brains of the operation was. I'm the guy that made the combos. I'm the guy that decided where we went and what combination and strategy we were going to use to take down the enemy. And in a lot of cases, in a lot of areas, I carried him in a lot of those different matches versus those guys. And there was a time versus Sonya that we ran through his entire roster at the time. He had 4 or 5 friends on at one time that he was rotating in and out of showdown matches because me and Japan kept on running him the entire time in 2s. And Sonya joined our party and was raging and complaining and just being toxic. And he was mad because we were beating him, dude. We were beating on him. Me and Japan were beating on him and Mythos and Great Kitten Zero and other guys, man. Like, we were beating on him. He rotated like 4 or 5 different teammates, and then he eventually called in Tyranius just so he can start putting rounds on the board. And, and that's where the 2v2s originated, because Sensei was like, we should do a 2v2 with me and Vitaly versus you in Japan. And that's where that live stream and the 2v2s came from. That's where it originated from. And, so I have a message pulled up here from Japan. He's since changed his gamer tag from SLE Japan to Sake Moon or something. But he said, this is what Japan said to me. And this is the most recent thing after that video posted. He said, stop talking about me in that video. None of that is true, and you know it. You have no friends on this game. You can't do anything without me because you and Wage would just get farmed. I've turned everybody on you. Zilla, Kane, Kill, Slide, more. I'll ruin you on the game if I ever see you on. Don't talk trash on me ever again, and no, you aren't anything on this game without me. Wage went and recorded all of that after he said I wasn't personally. Where is it? Where he said, and he said, no, you aren't anything on this game without me. Without me. Wage went and recorded all of that after he said he wasn't. I personally knew he was giving you info, but I wanted to see why and why he did that. I can find things out about you if you keep talking about us. I know how to get your email, phone numbers, city, and if you think it's a threat, it is. I'm telling you that I'm going to show you what it's like to be someone I dislike, especially for good reasons. I'll come after you and your family, is what he said. And then I replied to him there, and I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read my reply. But, I basically told him what I have already said. But, that's pretty much the majority of that. So that gives you an idea of Japan.
Can I add something about Japan? First of all, saying that they wanted to be friends with them to begin with is a goddamn understatement. For one, in that video, they openly said that they have been friends with them since they met them.
Yeah.
So that means the whole time they were going behind your back from the very damn start.
Yeah.
And you already know what that conversation leads into. That's going to be more of Casper ridicule, Wage ridicule, talking shit behind our backs. That's all. You already know. That's all that is.
Yeah.
They may. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, but a while back, addressing the 2v2 situation and the 2v2 series I had planned, at the time that I had scheduled those, Discreet Wolf was going through some personal issues, some family issues, and me and Japan were unable to scrim. The only games that we had were the first games back. We only had 3 games of practice, and Discreet Wolf had a family issue that he had to attend to, and we were unable to practice and train up. And I was gonna go in. I was gonna go in there versus, everybody on the lower run. I mean, everybody, most of everybody on that list was an S tier player, just like me, just like Japan. And I was just gonna go in there and go to work on these guys, starting from the bottom of the S tier all the way to the top, so to speak. But there were issues that underlied that got exposed before we went in there. Japan in the video, when, in Wage's video, the drama video, at some point in time in that video, Japan said that he was not going to do the 2v2s. And then also, from my personal experience a while back, we were doing 4s versus somebody, and Japan was texting somebody and said in a conversation to the team that we'd be fighting that he'd throw the game for him. And needless to say, I never fought in that match. And with that information in mind, and Japan being friends with our enemies, this whole time behind my back, I was not going to risk the chance of the game being rigged, because you don't have, like I was saying in the drama video, you don't have to rig a game. It doesn't have to be obvious for you to rig it. You can make small mistakes. You make very small mistakes
on
versus
purpose.
On purpose versus the very best in the world, and it won't look that way. It won't look like you rigged it, but you did, because if you take, the smallest thing can cost you your life versus S tiers. S tier on S tier, the smallest mistake can cost you. So he doesn't have to do much to throw a game versus these guys. So I'm not going to take the chance of playing in a rigged system that I'm set up to lose in, to make me look like an embarrassment. And as far as teammates go, Japan was the only one I was ever going to do that with. Nobody else that I know of was trained like that in 1s or 2s. Me and Japan were dead even in 1s. I was up on him by like 2 rounds the last time we fought out of 20 rounds. It was like 20-18 or something, and I was in the lead. And as far as 2s go, man, we were it. We were it, man. And just to have it just fall apart, just to have these things come out that honestly came out at the perfect time is so I don't plan on ever doing the 2s or anything like that. I'm like I said, I'm done with the game. I'm not coming back. This is my final video. And it's sad, man, to see the entire, let's move beyond the 2v2 thing and let's start getting into the
Hold on, let me say something. For one, hasn't anybody not caught on that Sonya and all them want to be cool with everybody? Does anybody not catch on? Is everybody that damn stupid in this community? Like, a lot of these people, Isaac, all them, trash. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I don't give a fuck.
They are
trash.
They are.
And you're telling me that S tier teams, comp teams, this and that want to be cool with complete trash? Bullshit.
No, they
dude.
don't.
Nah, all they wanted to do was pretend to be friends with Casper's friends to turn everybody on him. That's literally the
or
whole
get information
plot of
from
what that
them.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you honestly think they're cool with EMPzilla? Hell no. All he does is go behind everybody's back, spreading information back and forth. He's literally a fucking middleman, a mailman.
A weasel.
He goes, yeah, he is, dude. He literally comes to us, tells information on Sonya and all them, everybody he hangs out with, and then he goes back to Sonya and all them.
Look.
Hold on, and then he goes back to them and does the same damn thing.
Look, check this out. Speaking about, Zilla and other people that, run information that have been exposed over time. Dude, Zilla, for instance, EMP Zilla, Lord Carnage, or Darth Carnage, whatever he goes by now, but he's mainly known as Zilla or Carnage. And evidently he's Japan's cousin. Okay. So evidently he's Japan's cousin. Okay, so there was a point in time when I announced that I was going to be doing scrims versus people versus Aloxo, when I was announcing that I'm going to be training in scrims before I start doing callouts for the 2v2 series, before I first do matches against some of the first teams I'm going to fight, when I announced that I'm scrimming against Aloxo and Discreet Wolf, at the time, I didn't say who they were. At the time, I just said I'm scrimming against somebody who has beaten Sensei, Tyrannius, in ones, and I'm teaming with somebody who is also a top 5, or I'm also going to be scrimming against a teammate of his who's a top 5 duelist on Xbox. They didn't know it was Aloxo and Discreet Wolf. So that leads me to say that Tyrannius went to Zilla and asked Zilla to find out who it was. And after Zilla hanging around some parties and stuff, I think I accidentally dropped one name. I'm not sure if I dropped a name or not. I may have got caught up in the mix of it with some friends, and I, may have accidentally said some information with my friends around. And that really tells you something when you can't speak freely in front of your friends. Like, the only person I could trust with information is like Wage. Like, that's it. Everybody else will just go and talk about it. And then next thing you know, Zilla went to Tyrannius and told him that who one of my partners were for scrims. I think he said it was Aloxo, or I don't remember who he said it was. It was either Aloxo or Discreet Wolf. He didn't name the second person. He only named one of them. And, it just goes to show you, because these guys, they wanted to know who I'm scrimming against. Like, and Tyrannius most of all, dude. Most of all.
That's called fear.
Yeah. Literally, man. Literally.
When you literally got to go and ask around about who's doing what, if you ain't, like, if we're so trash, why the hell do you care?
Exactly. And why do you take a million of our teammates too?
Right. Why you gotta go and ask? Oh, hey, what's Casper doing? What's Wage doing? Why do you care? We're trash, remember? Right? Why the fuck do you care? You ain't got shit to worry about, right? Why the fuck do you care so much? Oh, because you want to know, because you know damn well that we ain't as bad as you try to make us sound to be. That's why you fucking worry so much. That's why you're going around asking what the hell we're doing all the damn time. You want to know who we hang out with. You want to know who we're playing with. You want to know our team lists. You want to know our fucking roster and all kinds of shit like that. If you ain't worried about it, you wouldn't be asking.
Dude, this entire comp community has been stalking my channel and your channel for the past year.
Yeah.
The past year.
Bro, dude, and whenever it comes to them, all it comes down to do is fucking clickbait. That's literally all it comes down to.
Yeah.
Like, they consider us trash, but they want to constantly harass us and call us out 24/7 because our fucking name is their most viewed videos.
Right.
Like, literally, is anybody so stupid to not catch on to that shit? Like, we're supposed to be all this garbage and shit, right? But yet you constantly want to call us out. Why? Oh, wouldn't you want to play with people, against people on your skill level? Wouldn't you want to go against actual comp teams and not casuals? Right? Oh, so there's got to be more to it, right? What else? Oh, because we're some of your most viewed fucking videos. We're like one of the few only viewed videos. Like what? Like back when Sonya had like 71 subs and shit like that. What was it? He was nothing. Whenever we got involved with him, oh, now he's at 200. And that's sad. That's really sad that he's only at 200, considering the fact that our names got put in his shit.
And dude, speaking of that,
you got 2,000 fucking views and still only got 200 subs out of the shit, bro. For one, the reason that is, hold on, I'm gonna let you do it in just a minute. The reason that is because nobody really fucking likes you in this community. They kiss your ass because of the people you surround yourself with.
Mm-hmm.
All right? For one, anytime it comes to Sonya, right? What happens? All he does is surround himself with people better than him. He's literally, and I'm going to say this and I don't care, he is on Sensei's dick.
Agreed.
Like, bro, anytime it comes to any situation, what does he run to? Oh, hey, Sensei, come save me. Bro, every time. Anytime, any situation, 4s, 2s, 1s, anything, doesn't matter. He gets his ass kicked, he runs to everybody around him. Hey, come save me. I just got my ass kicked. Hey, come help me. I need your help. I can't do this without you, bro. Like, every fucking time, bro. Like every time.
And you want to
Like
know something?
it ain't like he runs to too many other people. Like anytime it comes to a situation, oh sensei, oh
Yeah,
this person, that person. Like they're not even a part of his official team. Like
exactly, dude.
Sensei's not even an official member of his team. They play as friends. He talks about he's got an official team, but he don't. Anytime it comes to us, he don't ever bring his official team,
Never.
like actual team, like anytime. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna actually touch on that a little bit. So yeah, Sonya by himself is trash. You know, I've taken care of him in ones and twos. You know, whenever Tyranius isn't around, you know, he gets mopped, dude. Like he literally gets mopped. He is a B tier player at best that surrounds himself with S tier players. And when S tier players like me in Japan come along, we expose them as that. You know, we really do. You know, there was a time, you know, and you know, getting back to the channel thing. Well, I'll address this in a second, but getting back to the channel thing, you know, how you were saying that Sonya's channel got boosted. It did get boosted, but also Tyranius's did too. Because there was a point in time where I helped him out with his channel and did a featured video with him that got a lot of views on his channel and really put him out there on the map, you know, to other, you know, content creators, etc. And, you know, to have this toxic community do what they did to me, you know, it's really a slap in the face when I went over there and, you know, bent over backwards, so to speak, and helped out other people, you know, like, and all I get is toxicity for it in return. All I get is, you know, anything and everything, man. Just not nonstop beratement, you know, like after helping somebody, him and his friend, his teammate wanted to start drama, you know, like, just wow, man. Anyways, you know, and I've already spoken on that, you know, but, you know, how the war started was a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, I ran a group chat that had 100 people in it, that had all the comp players in it, and, you know, so Sonya wanted to start trash talking, and, you know, I was the guy that was defusing situations, like, every day between people, like, preventing fights and stuff, and I had enough of that, and yeah, I had enough of that when Sonya mentioned my name and was being sarcastic, like, oh, hey, Casper ain't rank 1 Han, and I started getting on him about that. I was like, dude, you know, like, I got on him about that, and I didn't say anything that would lead to a fight, but he went and persisted with it, and then me and him actually got into it in the group chat, and then Vitaly the Ninja, Sensei Tyrannus' 2v2 teammate, hopped in there and started talking trash too. And that's where the whole entire war started that resulted in the 2v2 roster that you saw in my last video, the Xbox Trolls Want Smoke. You know? Having 100 competitive people in a group chat is not a good idea. And, you know, like, whatever, man. Just whatever. You know, like, it would have been great. It would have been great content, but I don't, you know, it's a rigged system now. It's rigged. I can't do it. It's a rigged game. I lost my teammate. I have no other teammates, you know, and then there's that. And then there's also another thing too. You know, as much as these guys, you know, talk trash, you know, and as much as Tyranius, Vitaly, and anybody else might say, you know, let's go to the 4v1 videos real quick, because, you know, the ultimate trolls, like, one of the ultimate trolling statements that they say is Casper rank 1 Han, bro. And it's a trolling statement because it's a joke. They're being toxic towards me. You know, I claim to be the best Han to ever play the game. And they like to, you know, hate on that. You know, that's one of their ways to talk trash to me, is to say, you know, Casper isn't rank 1 Han or something like that. And, you know, I look at it from a lot of different perspectives. All you guys say, any of you can do it. Okay, but none of you have done it. Okay, none of you have done what I've done with Han Solo. None of you have done that. None of you have even come close to matching anything I've done with Han. And until you can, you have no room to talk. You literally don't. My list of accomplishments on this game that I'm going to state off right now, I want this to go down. If this is my last video, I want my accomplishments to be known. I want my accomplishments to be known on this game. Okay? My accomplishments go way back. The first ever accomplishment that we ever hit on this game, back when it was still popular, by the way, was teaming with Wage way back in the day when I was still when I went by TDS Ghoul. Me and Wage, Locochancho, who goes by Rogue Vader now, and Kindred 315 at the time. We were in an HVV match right before the change to the target system was made, where they changed it to the 35 kills that it is now today. We went in there for an hour and a half, and we farmed the enemy team and killed them. What was it? Was it 651 times or was it 751 times? And we
I don't even remember.
And we set the world record for the most eliminations in an HVV match out of the entire Battlefront 2 game for HVV. That is accomplishment number 1. Accomplishment number.
Whole team.
Yeah.
Hold on. The entire team had 100+ eliminations.
Yeah,
that match.
Yeah, and the video is still on Wage's channel called "The Greatest HVV Match Ever Recorded," and there's also a video on my channel too that has my version of events as well. But it was back when I had a worse quality. Anyways, that's accomplishment number 1. Accomplishment number 2 for me is about 10 months ago, I dueled and tied rank 7 duelist SLE Retro, who at the time went by, I think, Retro or, some similar name to that. 10 months ago, I tied rank 7 duelist. I fought rank 3 duelist named Aloxo at that time and lost 6-1 back when he joined SLE for his recruitment trial. And accomplishment number 3 was obviously rank 1 Han. Best Han to ever play. And I think those are my main list of accomplishments on this game. Also, recently, I wouldn't say recently, but last month, for as much trash as people talk on me, I actually beat Vitaly the Ninja and Sensei Tyrannius on a map on Hoth. I beat them on both sides and lost to them respectively on 2 other maps in a 3-match series. So, as much as y'all want to talk trash on me and say that I'm garbage, I'm S tier right there with you, if not better. If I had the same amount of time to play, if I had the same amount of knowledge in the game mechanics that you guys do, oh my god.
Bro,
I'm already S tier with less knowledge than you.
Bro, they exploit the shit out of this game, first of all. For one, I haven't been in official 1s or 2s in almost 10 months now. It's coming close to 10 months, right?
Yeah.
So I've been out of the loop on a lot of exploits, because if anybody remembers me back in the day, I used to expose all the fucking bugs and glitches and exploits and all this shit. That's what my channel started with, was exposing the shit in this game. All right? Let's get that clear. But as of late, you take away these exploits, these motherfuckers ain't shit. For
Agreed.
one, there's this Dooku lunge that I learned how to do. And that was recently learned how to do. This whole time I've been playing OG style, block, parry, dodge, catch him from behind, shit like that. Then all this fucking hook swing bullshit came out, right? So now you can't no longer hardly be defensive, because all they're going to do is try to chip away your stamina and, it's a competitive play. However, it is a goddamn exploit, because it doesn't matter. You could, sure, you could dodge away, yeah, but there's still a chance it'll hit you. You could try to block it, but it'll hit through. Sometimes it doesn't matter. You could be looking directly at their ass and they'll hit you through it. You can do it from the front too. And I don't know how to do that. So they have a competitive edge. Shit's changed. Shit's got a lot worse. So from whenever this game first started, the parry, as much as everybody tries to act like, oh, this is an intentional mechanic, no, the fuck it's not. Yoda's the living proof of that shit. You're telling me that Yoda was designed for block and parry shit? No. For one, you look at the attack animation, he's trying to do a fucking front flip and it's doing a parry.
Right?
You know damn well that is not an intentional mechanic. That is not an intentional mechanic.
Oh my god.
You see Yoda trying to do a front flip into a parry. For one, nah. That's not an intentional mechanic.
No.
What it is these developers fucked up on the mechanic yet again, And they decided to leave it in there because these developers are very incompetent. They are stupid. They literally caved in on this game due to sales. That's the real reason this whole fucking game went to shit. Is because this game wasn't making sales because of the predatory practices from the very beginning. Basically killed the game, cut the community in half to the point that the damn government had to step in and say, either you change this shit or yes, we're going to take legal action. So Disney even came in threatening to terminate the damn contract. So the reason I'm bringing this up, because if we're going to bring up everything, we're bringing up everything.
Yeah.
All right. You know, so fuck all this shit. First, like I was saying, whenever it came to the very start, this game was screwed. All right. There's characters that were supposed to be put in that wasn't put in. There was even audio lines for it to prove it. There was several bugs since the launch of this game, like fucking sniper lightsabers. Like, my God, you could be 50 foot in the fucking air. There was a moment in this game where it was so unplayable. Block wasn't working. Sabers were doing 0 damage. They couldn't even get audio lines right, for fuck's sake. You got goddamn Luke over there speaking German. you know, on an English subtitle, on an English audio.
Right.
Like they couldn't even get the languages right, for fuck's sake. Like, dude, I mean, dude, you hit a pebble on the fucking ground and it prevents you from blocking, and then people call you trash and that you're just making up excuses. Oh yeah, like I just stood there and took an ass whooping for no reason. Bitch, please. You know, you go up a slight hill and it prevents you from blocking. Oh,
or your abilities from working.
Might. You go into a fucking heroic might, and there's the possibility you'll get stuck in it with no damage resist.
Same thing with retribution.
Like, bro, this game is fucking trash.
Get hit.
It's
Passionate
trash.
strike cancels. Get hit. Dash attack cancels. You know, it's like if you get hit at the same time you activate an ability, it cancels your ability.
Right. While you're in the fucking dodge animation, you can press a goddamn ability and it'll suck you from 50 foot away all the way back to him. Right. Like, dude, it's stupid.
Right.
This game is dead. This game, like, on PC right now, fucking 1 HP bug. Like, people can't even fucking kill each other because they're stuck on 1 HP.
Right.
Like, bro, they literally get stuck to the point they have to leave the match because they can't even fucking kill each other. They're literally both stuck at 1 HP, beating the shit out of each other for no results. Bro, this game is
my
shit.
God.
This game has been shit. God. From the bugs, the exploits, all the way down to the fucking map design. Look,
agreed.
Who in the hell thought it was a great idea for Resurgent Star Destroyer? It's
or
literally
Kashyyyk.
A fucking bridge. It's just a damn bridge with 2 snack areas. For fuck's sake, come on. It's just ledge central. Just stand there. Oh, somebody shows up, get mauled with a fucking star card and throws them 1,000 foot away, and guess what? Oh,
bounce them off 20 objects to send them down a hole.
Yeah. Oh, let's go into Vader frame trapping, for fuck's sake. Vader frame trap. Oh, you hit them with a choke, and at the same time while attacking, guess what? They're stuck in the choke, and you can keep hitting them until they die.
Hey,
Balance.
Wage.
Hello.
Hey.
Great developers. And guess what? The whole fucking community is going to be like, oh, this is great now. Oh, Palpatine OP. Fuck off. Suck it, boy.
Yeah, to catch yourself on that one. Yeah, you had to catch yourself on that one. But you know what you should do? You know what you should do, man? If you really want to insult this toxic competitive community, you should upload the Palpatine exploits that you discovered that only you know.
Right.
And you should literally make them pay. And like when they watch the video, dude, like even though it's an insult to them that you know something that they don't. Yeah, you should have fun with that. You should upload that. You should have fun with that and insult them.
You mean the recent shit I discovered? Insta-kill Palpatine?
Insta-kill Palpatine, yep.
Yeah.
You should make a tutorial on it.
It's ridiculous. You can literally fucking melee chain lightning, electrocute, and still hit them with two-handed lightning all at the same fucking time. Like, dude, it's dumb. This game is broken. It's been broken. it's been trash. And then people try to pass it off as fucking skill. It's not skill. All you're doing is finding goddamn exploits to try to look better than somebody. Whenever you go back to the basics, you get your ass kicked. Plain
Exactly.
and simple. You go back to the basics before hook swings and before this so-called parry system became a thing. Motherfucker, you bitches wasn't even known. Nobody even cared about you. Me and Sensei used to duel back in the day, like 2 years ago or some shit. I used to have him added a long time ago. Back before all these stupid exploits and shit came out, me and him were going toe to toe. Round tie, round tie, round tie, round tie. And eventually either he beat me or I beat him. We used to take turns whenever he was playing with this, entire Spanish squad, Mexican squad, whatever the fuck they are. You know, but eventually we fell off, quit talking, went our own way. You know, and now here we are bumping heads again for no fucking reason.
2 years later.
In the stupid unofficial match, we were literally mirroring each other's fucking footsteps, dodging the same directions at the same time, playing the same fucking way. You know?
Right.
Like literally.
Right.
You know, and that was me rusty. 9 months, and I don't even do 2s and 1s like that anymore.
Yeah.
And we were mirror matching each other.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
Tyranius
anyway,
recorded. Yeah, Tyranius recorded that unofficial match. By the way, when we were in there training and stuff and having fun. You know, I wasn't playing serious. You know.
So
you weren't.
He actually recorded an unofficial match.
Yeah.
Of this 1v1 shit versus somebody with nearly 10 months of rust.
Yeah.
Bro.
Just to name clip you.
Yeah, really. And once again,
that's what it is. Same thing with me too.
Clickbait.
Yeah, they live to clip us. They live to get attention off of us.
Yeah, because everybody else is fucking irrelevant.
Exactly.
As much as they talk about, oh, you ain't no big name, this and that, bitch.
Bigger name than you.
There ain't hardly nobody else on your channel with a name that's actually known to the community.
Exactly.
Other than the comp community, which is a minuscule part of the fucking community.
Exactly.
There might be 100 comp players, 200 comp players. Right?
Right.
That's about it. What? Ain't that about it?
Yeah, that's about it. Maybe probably 300 at most, I'd say, on Xbox.
Exactly. Motherfucker, whenever this game dies, you become irrelevant.
And I've already gone through a couple hundred of those players. And you know what's amazing is, you know, they want to call us trash. We're the heads of it, and they're taking teammates that we no longer want or need. Sonya's recruiting teammates that we don't need.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Or that we booted out.
About that.
I couldn't tell you how many teammates went down there to Sonya.
Yeah, Casper, I want to ask you. Now, you remember...
wait, real quick. Hold on. I want to say one more thing on top of that. I want you guys to know something. About a year ago, before me and Sonya really got into it, he made me an offer and asked me at the time when I had just made SLE, maybe a few months after that, maybe like 2 months after I made SLE a year ago, he came to me with an offer and said, if you ever want to leave SLE and close the door on that, I have open spots at any time that you can join. And he said that offer's good forever. And I've never told anybody that about that offer, ever. But as much trash as they talk about me, and as much toxicity that has been going on,
about everyone,
believe it or not, that offer still exists. Believe it or not. So,
dude, who the fuck don't they?
That tells you that they're fake. That tells you that all they want is attention. All that tells you all they are is clout chasing pieces of trash.
They're fucking beggars, dude.
They are.
Like straight
they're
up.
Like they're the homeless guys on the corner holding a sign. You know what I mean? Like that's what they are.
Yeah, we'll work for food.
Right.
Like, bro, fuck that shit. For one,
they just want handouts.
Since we're on that topic, now, Casper, I gotta ask you, during our time that we was going at it, whenever we were in the discussion about dropping all the beef, and this is why I keep on saying I am the real Palpatine, because, did I not tell you that the second that me and you dropped our issues, in our ending the beef discussion, right, off record, I told you specifically, the second that me and you end our situation, that everybody was going to turn on you. I told you that Sonya and all of them are going to drop you. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, because it happened.
It happened, what, the very next day?
Yeah, because
You know,
I literally said when you came into that group chat, when I invited you to that group chat that I led, by the way, that had that entire community in there, I literally said in the group chat, if you have a problem with Wage, you have a problem with me. And you know, everybody was silent for like a full day. And then next thing you know, tomorrow is when all the issues came.
Like the second that Sonya and them saw me.
That's
in
how
the
Sonya
chat,
started it. That's when he started trolling me, talking trash about the Han thing. And that's where it came about. And then Vitaly joined in, and then that's the point which and where, you know, I got involved with the entire S tier community.
Yeah, it started because me and him squashed the beef. Why? And I'll tell you why. The real reason why that happened was because I was the only one who put fucking Sonya in his place and exposed them for what the fuck they are. You know, nothing but a bunch of fucking IP booters and exploiters. Wage, we're gonna fin glitch you because you fin glitched us first. And then what happened? You saw the video. Oh, no fin glitch. Oh, what do you know? And then they exposed themselves for doing it. And then I exposed them for having hackers on their squad.
Right.
And
let's not mention, you know, I'm not going to get into details because some of the things that these guys do aren't completely legal, but, you know, like, let's be real. IP booting's illegal, and I can tell you a lot of teammates of theirs even do it. I can tell you even the heads of the teams do it. I'm not going to name names, but let's just say that Sonya and Tyranius are associated with IP booters, or they could be ones themselves. Yeah. You never know.
Bro, and then they had the balls to make a video talking about I don't hack. Bitch, please. Like, I was in your party at one point, Sonya, and literally all I kept hearing was people talking about, oh, what's his IP? Get him in the party so I can get his IP address and boot him and blah blah blah. Dude, you guys are fucking full of shit. As much as everybody on this game may call me a fucking no-life for the knowledge I have of Star Wars and the things I've done and as many videos as I've made and how many hours I put in, these motherfuckers are straight no lives, bro. Whenever you literally have to sit there and fucking boot people offline just because they're keeping up with you because you don't want any competition, bro. Like, boy, you are the biggest no life I know.
Yeah, when you resort to booting, yeah, agreed.
Yeah, really, dude. Like, that's just fucking sad, in my opinion. And especially, don't even get me started on Japan, talking about getting people's emails and shit like that.
Oh, boy, dude, he's a joke.
Bro, he is a severe fucking no life. For
agreed.
This motherfucker's over here showing us what he looks like and all kinds of shit, and as much as everybody talks about what I look like and all this and that,
yeah, like, bro, I can agree, dude. Bro, I can agree.
Bro, I'm sorry, Japan, but you don't get laid, bro.
No.
I know you ain't got no bitch in your life other than your fucking family on this game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, straight up. Now you watch. Next time I go do a stream from here on out, oh, Wage's stream just magically ended for no reason. Gee,
right.
You know, these motherfuckers after this are gonna start fucking trying to flood my IP.
Oh, I know. I know.
And shit. You know that's how these desperate, sad, no.
That's okay, dude. That's
okay.
That's okay because all I gotta do is go into my settings and change my IP address, and it's done. They lose it. They have to find it all over again. They have to go through there and get me in a party and hack me all over again.
Bro. Like,
or I can run like or I could have the VPN
Japan
turned on
like
forever.
A fucking koala bear in the face with a mop on his head who dresses.
Dude, I used
to
joke. Dude, he has these long finger. You know, I don't want to get too personal with it, but dude, he posts like the most retarded pictures. He'd have like his fingernails, right? Would be like long fingernails that he'd have trimmed up on the sides that made it look like dagger tips. So I used to joke with him and call him SLE dagger tip. Like, dude,
you should have just called him SLE bitch. I ain't lying, because that's all the fuck he is. He literally dresses up like a bitch, putting fucking mops and wigs on his shit, trying to dress up like cross dressing. Mother boy, don't you ever, man. Don't you, Japan, all of you bitches, don't you ever, and I mean ever, talk about how I look when you have Japan on your team.
Right.
Boy, don't
Right.
you ever try to talk about me again.
But let's get into the channel topics. I wanted to touch on that real quick. So, Battlefront 2 and my channel, I built my channel on Battlefront 2. All of my subscribers are from Battlefront 2, minus the original 60 subs I had to start, from that were just friends that I made along the way in different games. 500 of my subs, a solid 500 of my subs, maybe 520, are people that are from Battlefront 2. And I want to address something. As far as growth goes on this game is completely dead. There's no, PC is dead because the bugs have officially destroyed the game. Xbox and Sony, or Xbox and PlayStation, are down the tubes as well. Everybody in my comments are saying that PlayStation's dead. I've seen it in myself that Xbox is dead. It's the same people over and over again. And I mean, yeah, there's some randoms here and there just because the game is popular or, has Star Wars in its name. There's still randoms that play it, but, the game is dead. It doesn't have a player base anymore. There's nothing like that. You spend hours and hours trying to find a match. You can get custom games by abusing the matchmaking system in less than 5 minutes nowadays. I mean, it's ridiculous. Even on the most popular game server, you can get a custom 2v2 match in like 5 or 10 minutes. Back in the day, it used to take an hour to get one. And even then the game was dead. But now it's beyond dead. So what I'm saying is that I have been posting and working on my channel for 3 years on Battlefront 2. And I have gotten to the point to where I am 6/10 of the way to getting my channel monetized. And after 3 years, I am still posting videos, and I have noticed that my views have gone down. And it's not because of the type of content that I make, it's because the popularity for the game is dead. I have been stuck I have been stuck at 580 subs for the past month. And if I can't grow my channel on this game, and the game is dead, and it's the same toxic people over and over and over again, I'm not sticking on this. I mean, I'll still keep my channel alive and still have it a Star Wars channel for when the next game comes out. It'll always be a Star Wars channel. But until then, I'm not going to be posting on video. I'm not going to be working so diligent, so hard on my channel if all I'm going to get is just the same retention every time. And to have it minimally, very gradually drip down, go down, go down, go down. I'm not going to be, what I'm going to do is I'm going, like I said, I'm done with Battlefront 2. I'm going to find a different area to go to. I will take the hit on the viewers because I know not all of you subscribe to me just for other games. And in general, a lot of you subscribe to me just for Battlefront 2. And if I can't be providing you Battlefront 2 content, you're either gonna go dormant on my channel and you're not gonna watch my newest videos, or you're going to unsub. One of two things are gonna happen. And when I switch to different games, I'm gonna take a hit on views and I'm gonna have to rebuild my channel. But thankfully, I've gotten to a point to where I can knowingly do that and try to rebuild on a different platform and keep going on there. But my point is that I have put in so much work these past 2 months to see 0 to no growth, to see absolutely nothing, and as a matter of fact, to see less than what I started with. And I'm done with it. And if I'm going to be going through the toxicity that I go through and the constant backstabbing of the friends that I deal with on a basis that exceeds 100 people by now, I'm not going to be going through the toxicity, the mental stress of doing this if I'm just going to get no growth from it. So I'm going to be leaving Battlefront 2 and finding something else to do. I look at it now, like one of my most worked on videos, Battlefront 2, Lord Vader the Immortal, Battlefront 2 edit video, is one of the coolest videos I've made, yet has a fraction of the views that anything else has. That's a good starting point. And also, a lot of you guys just watch the toxicity videos as well, because going through this, I mean, looking at other videos and stuff, where is it? Where is one of the, yeah, Goodbye, Darth Carnage, the Toxic Front Player, 657 views. What are the 2 videos before that? 303 and 251. HVV with Sensei Tyranius, Vorpal Blade 3. 251 views. HVV with Japan, Vorpal Blade 3, and Grim Ghoul 03. You know, like, you're like, you know, there's no point to be playing this game anymore, man. Like, nothing.
Bro, I am so glad you mentioned subscribers, because trust me, you're not excluded. And whenever I get into this, whenever I add on to this, don't go unsubbing Casper, you know, for what I'm about to say. Because boy, I've got some things to say about you guys too. Not all of you. I want this to be clear. Not all of you, but some of you. All right. First of all, as much as they talk about, oh, Wage and Casper being immature, y'all's just a bunch of immature people. You're what, 30 years old? You're 20 years old? You're this and that. Y'all need to grow up and act like adults and bullshit like this. Okay, we can go there. All right, Casper, are you on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm on my YouTube channel right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. As much as they like to say they don't care about watching all this drama, as much as they say they don't care about all this toxicity, we just want to see you play a game and have fun. It's all joy, joy, joy. Bullshit. All right. And I'm going to prove that shit. You could go to your channel right now if you're on it. Okay,
yeah, I'm on it.
Let's see here. Let's see. Lord Vader the Immortal. Badass clips, right? Something that anybody who's a Star Wars fan could enjoy watching, correct? Seeing some badass Vader fucking getting 4-man chokes and taking out entire squads by yourself. Look at that shit. 149 views out of 585 subs, right? Lord Vader has returned. 466 views 5 fucking days ago. Oh, but guess what? Oh, guess what gets the most fucking views that people say they don't care about? Drama. All right, let's see. Battlefront 2, Fear Clan fears SLE. 1.2k views. Oh, gee. I thought y'all didn't care about drama. But yet, that's what you view the most. You're fucking hypocrites. Anytime you talk about us, oh, you need to grow up being adults. Bitch, that's all you care about watching is fucking drama. Casper or I could make a video, non-drama related. And guess what happens? Oh, 200 views, 100 views, 300 views, 400 views at max. Oh, and as much as y'all like to say y'all are supporting us and like us and want to watch us and shit like that, gee, Casper, what happened to Call of Duty?
I got nothing, man. And actually, I've been stuck at 580 for 2 months. No, 3 months, not 4. Or yeah, not 1, 4.
And what's even more funny about it is they'll tell you, hey, you should go to this game and you should go to that game. You won't watch it.
Exactly.
You don't care.
Exactly.
All you care about is some fucking Battlefront 2 on a dead-ass game because it's nothing but drama. And that's all you care about watching is drama. So yes, I'm about to have a really immature moment with you subscribers because you are fucking hypocrites. Like I said, not all of you, but a lot of you. You, as much as you say you don't care about watching drama and all that shit, why the fuck is that what you watch the most?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that not a fair point?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, if you don't like what I'm saying, don't unsubscribe Casper because of what I said. Unsubscribe me. Because I don't give a fuck no more. The only thing, I'm going to be honest with you, the only thing that kept me on Battlefront 2, how many times, like Casper, how many times have I left this fucking game?
Like, honestly, probably 13 by now.
About 13 times.
I'm at 3.
Why is that? Now, why is that? Is it because, what? Oh, I'm just sick of the game? No. I got sick of the exploits. Those were, and the bugs and glitches. That was the first reasons I started quitting. That was like the first 3 to 5 times I quit the game because it was in such an unplayable state that I couldn't even fucking tolerate it no more, but yet that's all people wanted to see, so they kept on begging me to come back, and every time I tried to play something else, all I saw in my damn chat and comment section was Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2, get off this trash game, Wage, jump on Battlefront 2. That's all we want to see. That's all we care about is Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2. You know,
right.
Literally, dude. Literally anything. I even tried to go to other Star Wars titles, and they didn't give a fuck about watching that either.
No.
I was like, okay, you telling me I should go to Fallen Order. You didn't watch it. You told me to go to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. You didn't give a fuck to watch it. All you told me, this is specifically a quote that I'm about to state. Wage, get off that fucking trash ass game and get your ass back on Battlefront 2. Really? Do you know Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was responsible for the future of Battlefront, for the future of Star Wars games because it was a multi-platinum seller, you stupid shit? You can't pay homage and appreciate something that got you what you have today? Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, fuck you. and you could, what happened, Casper, what happened when you went to Gears of War?
Nothing.
How many people supported you then?
Oh, dude, the campaign that we did together on Halo Reach had 2 views. I was just there looking at it. You know, that we did a year ago. That we did a year ago when me and you were in our prime for videos, getting like 1,000. Right. You know, like you were getting 1,000 and 2,000 every video, and I was getting like 500 plus. You know, like at that time. And,
yeah, you watch.
And then we did Halo Reach, and then we did the campaign, and then it only has 2 views.
Yeah, you watch. Now they're gonna put in the. Now you watch, dude. They're gonna start talking shit in the comment section, talking about, well, we watch what we like. Yeah. Well, fuck you. You can watch what you like, but goddamn, you can't fucking pay any kind of respect to the people you've been watching, who's been keeping you entertained for so long that you like, bro. I could have monetized my channel 3 times over already. Why have I not done that? Why? I'll tell you why. Because if I had to rely on these motherfucking subscribers, I would be homeless. I would be homeless. Do you know what 70 views is? That's pocket change. That's literally pocket change.
Right.
200 views. That's pocket change.
Right.
That's not even enough to pay fucking bills. Like, bro, that ain't nothing. 100, 200, 500, that ain't nothing. That might be like $5 in your pocket. And then they're like, Wage, why don't you monetize your channel? Because, bitch, you ain't watching shit. You ain't supporting a motherfucker. All y'all do is go to Star Bazaar, you go to everybody else and watch them and praise the shit out of them. They could go against absolute fucking casuals just as much, but y'all want to come back at us as, oh, Wage, Casper, all y'all do is pub stomp. Bitch, you don't mind when anybody else does it, just us.
Right, agreed. Yeah, I was watching a video just a second ago that had somebody that uploaded a clip of them just getting 4 chokes on casuals, and you know, like there was no comments in there. That video had 800 views, and mine's much more edited. It has 150. It's in 4K definition, and I had people commenting, "Oh, it's on casual players. You know, it's not versus sweats or anybody that's notable."
Bro, how many times has fucking Anarchy Ninja did a pub stomp and everybody, oh my god, Anarchy's the god of this game? How many times?
Right.
Bro, like,
dude, even the bigger names are quitting and coming back. Bro, even the big names are getting shit for views in this game now. Everybody's
like,
taking
Anarchy
hits.
Ninja, yeah, bro, Anarchy Ninja used to be getting a shit ton of views. Even he has tanked in views. Like, dude, it's a dead game. You guys need to move on. If you're going to support us on another fucking title. But please, leave us alone about Battlefront 2. We don't want to come back to Battlefront 2. We never truly, at once upon a time, we loved Battlefront 2 when it was being supported, when shit was getting fixed, when they were adding content to the game that actually allowed us to make new content instead of repeating the same shit.
Yep. I can agree. I can say that, dude. And I want to say something. I can say that a long time ago I enjoyed playing the game. But I'll also say something else. For every teammate that you see in my videos, more than likely, if it's going back a long ways, they either turned against me or things didn't work out and we weren't on good terms. So, you know, I'm comparing this to, let's say, if I played a single-player game, right? If I uploaded a single-player game a year ago and I went back and watched it, I'd be like, oh, wow, dude, that's amazing. And, you know, I just go back and look at what I did back then and just watch it for fun. But if I were to look back, let's say 3 years on Battlefront 2 videos, I'd see all the names that backstabbed me. And I'd be like, you know, watching my old content, and I'd be like, wow, you know, I could just name everybody who ever backstabbed me just watching all my old videos. And there's like, what's the point of watching my old content? I don't get enjoyment. Out of 3 years of making videos for Battlefront 2, I have literally only gone back and watched, for fun, only a couple videos.
Yeah, just pull out your fucking Elder Scroll of the list of names.
Right, yeah, it's over 100 names. It's over 100 names.
Right.
And in the past year, 60 of them came from that.
Bro, everybody in this community is
Competitive players.
Like, yeah, like most of this community, dude, is extremely shady. They talk behind each other's back. They'll snitch each other out.
It's
They'll
like high
turn
school
on each other. Dude, it's worse than high school. Like in high school, you have your fight, you dish it out, and you move on. In this, they don't stop.
Right. Yeah.
They won't leave you alone. They will harass you because you're not in their face.
Yeah, you're right.
They'll harass you because it's the damn internet, and they can keep getting away with it. Even if you hit the damn block button, what? They're just going to make a new damn account and then come back
and harass you on YouTube.
again?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they can't hit you on Xbox, they'll hit you up on YouTube, and if they can't do that, they'll find your Facebook, they'll find your Instagram,
right. Right.
Like, dude, they won't leave you alone, and then they'll make 50 million accounts to keep doing it.
And they'll have their friends do it too.
Exactly. Then they'll get their 10, 20, 30, 40 fucking friends to come in and join all in on it. And then they'll fucking send 50 people to come and dislike your shit just so that way you don't go up in views. Because what happens with YouTube, whenever it gets a shit ton of dislikes, what happens? It doesn't get recommended because a lot of people hate it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And likes are what push the algorithm and help expose videos to new viewers.
Yeah, they literally try to end your livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
Just over a fucking game.
Yep.
Like, bro, like I have been competitive, but boy, I don't try to ruin people's life over a fucking video game.
Same.
I don't try to destroy people's hobbies, dude. Like, you're sadistic, you're sick.
You know, really? For the yeah, dude. It's sadistic, it's sad, it's sick, it's twisted. These guys have mental problems. It's ridiculous, man. And some of these guys are adults, man, like in their 20s, just like we are. You know, it's like, dude, what kind of crap, man? Just really, and it's sad.
And dude, even the ones who are trying to act respectable only try to act respectable in front of the public. Behind closed doors, they're just like the motherfuckers they surround themselves with.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right, man. That goes for quite a few different people. That goes for Tyrannius. But Sonya couldn't care. That goes for Tyrannius, though.
Nah, he's just a toxic piece of shit regardless. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's all he does is literally spend his life trolling people. That's literally all he does.
It's sad.
He spends his every day stalking people, messaging people, talking crap to people nonstop every day. And that's the whole thing is everybody seems to like him, which says something about you as a person. As much as y'all claim, I just want to be neutral, kill. Motherfucker, you are a bitch.
Right.
Like, you literally talk about, I want to be neutral in this, and then you went and choose sides. You lying-ass motherfucker just like Isaac. You lying-ass motherfucker just like Zilla. You fake-ass bitch just like Japan. Fuck you,
Faith fails.
Lying bitch. Sly, you plotting snake, sadistic, sick fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to set people up and I want to get everybody in here. I want to dissolve this.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is the moment that I say something, the moment that I'm about to start enforcing something that prevents them from having any communication with the other competitive players that are against us. Now all of a sudden they want to have a group discussion.
Right.
Exactly. But no, I want to touch on something else here too, man. Another point that I have to make. Faith fails. Is a person. She. Before went by the name Silent Cry, and then I think some other name or whatever, but she goes by the name Faith Fails now. And I considered her a close friend, man. Like, me and her would have conversations about things, and she'd say personal things, and whatever, we'd have like a good conversation every now and then, and it wouldn't necessarily be about the game. And around the time I made my first video, I actually, about the quitting of Battlefront 2, the first time I ever announced it a few months ago, and then I came back. When I came back, she was associating with at the time, everybody, I was back for a while and then had the issues that I had with the community. And then whenever I had the issues with the community, I noticed, like, when I was gone, she would, like hang out with everybody that I was at war against, being a completely fake friend. And at the end of it, I just told her, I was like, you know what, whatever. I don't care who you hang out with. And, like, she tried to, like, make it seem like I was the person that was, like, mad, salty, or jealous or something. Like, no, dude. Like, I could care less. Like, I literally told her, I was like, I don't care who you hang out with. You know what I mean? But I won't be associated with you. And evidently, dude, like, it's going to be kind of messed up when I say it like this, but she's basically the prostitute of the Battlefront 2 community, Whenever I wasn't there, she was hanging out with everybody. When I came back, she wanted to be friends with everybody, including me. I was like, no. You can have the same thing that these guys had.
And that's so funny because I can't remember if it was her or iOS games or some shit like that. But whenever, this is once again going back to how they are. You Ice Latte, all of you who watched my video, and you did, especially you, Ice Latte. This isn't going to be shit talking on you or anything. I just want this to be clear. All right. Whenever you watch that, you see Sly Jedi. What? As much as he wants to be y'all's friend, what was he saying about you guys? What was he saying about Sensei? What was he saying about Sonya? And who went right along with him? Japan, right? Laughing along. Oh, hee ha ha. Oh yeah, Sonya shit by himself. Other than that, he gets absolutely destroyed in ones and all kinds of shit like that. That's the kind of community this bitch is. And on top of that, Faith or iOS games, I can't remember which one exactly. All right, I want it to be known that I don't remember which one of them it was, but it was one of them who was telling me behind closed doors that Sonya was sending her dick pics.
Oh, that was Faith Fails. Hey, that was Faith Fails.
Once again, Faith wants to be cool with everybody, but yet she's another one of them that talks behind everybody's back.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Zilla, just like fucking Kane, Insanity Kane,
and the 100 other people before them.
Whenever Japan's in there in a private party talking about Casper sucks, guess who was in there? Insanity Kane over there talking about facts.
Oh, yeah, wow,
facts,
dude.
What?
Dude, oh, let me address that real quick. Kane, you little snaking little mother fricker, dude. You know what's amazing is you go back and look at the video. Because I literally, in this video right here, 2v2s versus Carsmatic and McNutty OG. You want to trash talk behind my back. You want to call me trash. You really want to, you're not even a competitive player. You have no room to even talk. Neither does Japan. Well, Japan has more room than you do, but he's wrong and he's just mad. But you literally got carried in these matches. And if I had Japan with me, these guys would have got 6-0'd every game. I carried you. I had like 20,000 more score than you, and I carried you to victory. And I made it clear that you were a viewer and not a competitive player, and I did you favors to make you not look bad. So screw you, man. Screw you.
Oh, wait. I gotta add this in. And guess who sent me the fucking picture of the conversation? Isaac Poopy. The very one who is now joining you guys and all this shit talk about us. The very guy that wants to be cool with you is the one who exposed you for saying it behind our back. Gee, you know what? How the fuck would I know about it if somebody wasn't sending it to me for me to see it? Isaac, Mr. Neutral, Mr.
Right.
I'm siding with Sensei Sonya and all them, but yet you want to fucking send shit while they're not looking, some shit they don't know about? Well, I'm going to expose you for what you are. You're a snitch, just like EMP Zilla. Just like every other motherfucker on your squad that's now all hating us.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You guys will never have these guys, these content creators that you're trying to get pushed to on the other side now. The ones that you betrayed us to get, in there with. These guys look at you like you're F-tier players. These guys are S tier players. The only contacts, the only way that you even have any association with anybody good on this game that are so-called the best is because of me. Because of me. That's the only reason you have any contact with any player on here that's good enough to team with. And none of them will give you a platform to play with. None of them will play with you because you're trash. None of them will play with you because you're all F tier. None of them will play with you. You won't get the same favor you had with us. They won't make videos with you for fun. They'll literally talk trash behind your back.
Bro, they're literally gonna be fucking bench warmers sitting there collecting dust for eternity. Anyway.
You just backstab me to get backstabbed by them, and you don't even know it. And that includes you, Japan. Japan is the only person there that's good enough to team with anybody in there. He's an S tier player, so he'll fit right in. But all the other guys, no, they're gonna be on the bench warmer, dude. They're gonna be the extras for when the extras aren't available.
Exactly. But you know what? They all deserve each other. They all talk behind each other's back.
Yeah, they fit right in.
They all snitch on each other. They all
right.
Like, you can have them. Trust me. In our corner, we have real friends who stand up for one another, not people who are friends with our enemies who backstab and snitch on each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, you belong where you are. And please, lay in the bed you made. All right? Enjoy that shit.
Sleep well.
Trust me, we don't miss you. Honestly, we're actually gonna do a lot better without you. Because why? As soon as Battlefront 2 becomes irrelevant and the servers go offline, which you'll probably be playing until that time, guess what? It's back to Mr. Nobody.
Yup. Good luck.
We'll be doing shit on other games and having fun while you're sitting here beating off to who's better than who. And you know what's even more funny? You know what? Hold on, listen. What's even more funny about this? They have so many people on their side to the point eventually they're going to have to start killing each other in matches just to have fun.
Yeah, at this point, they've taken every... Yeah.
They're literally going to be doing nothing other than hosting private matches here.
That's all they do anyway. That's all they do anyway.
Right? Think about how it sounds. All you do is sit in private fours playing with yourselves.
Right. Right.
Bro, like, and you know what's even more funny? As much as they talk about us pub stomping, just like before they found out that I was, going covert for you, Japan the day before was asking me if I want to do 4v4 pubs.
Wow.
just the day before. Wow. Oh, Wage is trash, Wage is shit, and this and that. Like, bro, you were asking me to play with you. You were asking for invites. I was hosting your fucking 1v1.
Oh my god.
Like, dude, as much as you talk about
god.
me, bro, like, you were asking for my help. Like, what the fuck? Where's Sensei? Where's Sonya and all them? Oh, they wasn't there, was they?
Yeah, because I was there, probably.
Probably. And that's all they do. And like I stated before, that's all they've been doing is trying to get cool with everybody we know for a reason.
It's like they were planning this in a sense. Like they were planning their exfil.
Yeah, dude, like the whole time they've been in good with all these trash motherfuckers for the simple fact is that they know us.
Yeah, that's the only reason that they'd associate with, the trash that we'd have. Like, I'll be honest with you. A lot of people, Wage might say I'm too forgiving. Lord Vader has always said that the Emperor is more forgiving, or he's more forgiving than the Emperor is. The only reason I kept a lot of you trash people around was just so I could have you to fill in for fours.
Exactly.
Like
you were
all of you backstabbers out there. There's not many casuals I used to play with. When SLE was around for a year, I only played with competitive players. And after having so many teammates taken from me, there's only so many people you can pull from. And there's only so many fish in the sea. And when you're done running out of names and people, when you've run through hundreds of players, okay, and you've run through the vast majority of players, you don't have anybody to pull from anymore. You don't have anybody to team with anymore. When you've got ran out on your last, session there, and you're ran out and you're dry on players, and Japan was the last one you had that could do something against this community, and everybody wants to turn against you just because you are who you are, you know, that says something, man. Like
just because you earned a name.
Yeah.
Just because you earned a name for yourself, they want to fucking be leeches and shit.
Yeah. They've literally taken every player. They've pulled every player. Every player I have ever had has either quit the game or joined them. It's one of the two, man. And the same goes for you. They've pulled players from you too.
Like, how the fuck are we supposed to go against these bitches? They pulled everybody we had, and now all they have is themselves to fight.
Exactly, yeah. So, welcome to the end times of Battlefront 2. Because now all they have is each other.
Right.
They don't have Wage or Casper to go in there and try and pull a fight with anymore, you know?
Yeah, you can't target us no more. You're going to have to start targeting yourselves because you done and literally got just about everybody in the community on your side. So now all you have left is to fight yourselves. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. And guess what that's going to do? That's conflict following, and new rivalries will begin. And you're all going to turn on each other. It's a cycle.
That'd be awesome to see Tyrannus' team destroy Sonya. Even though me and Japan already destroyed them in twos. Destroyed Sonya in twos.
It's inevitable. It's literally inevitable. If they're going to stay on this game, they're eventually going to have to start fighting themselves if they're going to get any kind of competition or anything like that. And they'll probably go pub stomping as much as they talk about us doing it. Shit, we're the only ones who get crucified for it. But,
yeah. Right. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. I'll definitely say the trash talking from the multiple ends of people is like crucifixion, man.
Yeah, literally. So, yeah, subscribers who don't support us, for what we go to, fuck you. And that's not Casper saying it. That's me saying it personally. Fuck you, honestly. And for the Battlefront 2, the whole community, I'm talking to you, Battlefront 2 community as a whole. Fuck you.
Agreed.
Honestly.
On the community, agreed.
Like, we stayed here longer than what we had to. We stayed here when we didn't want to. We did this to keep you entertained because you kept asking us, Wage, Casper, make another Battlefront 2 video.
When are y'all going to team together? When are you going to play together? I want to see you guys team back together. I want to see you guys friends again. I want to see you guys playing again. You know?
We did these videos for you.
Right.
The recent intros. Check this out. The recent intros that we made, we literally spent 12 hours getting those fucking clips. Yeah. Trying to get the beautiful moment where we get everybody, get this 4-piece or some shit. We literally spent
12 hours.
12 hours just to get that intro.
Yep.
To put it into another video for you to enjoy.
Yeah. And
all we get is, you're trash, 1v1, 2v2, you're this, you're that, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you.
Yep.
Honestly, you're ungrateful and you're entitled. And if you don't like what the fuck we do, fuck you. We don't have to be here, and that's why we're leaving. Is because fuck you. We don't have to keep on going through crucifixion. We don't have to keep on tolerating all you guys' toxicity. We don't have to keep putting up with this shit. Like, at this point, I'll be honest with you, the only reason I stayed was because it's what you watch. Other than that, I have hated Battlefront 2 for a long time. Very long time. And that's why I have quit several times. Yeah. And that's the honest truth.
I would like to add one more thing before I start closing here. I'd like to say, as far as everything else goes, I never had a good 4v4 team. I could never scrim and get matches. I could never coordinate anything. Nobody would get on at the same time. I never had a solid 4s team. But when I had a solid 2s team with Japan, boy, I shined. I freaking shined. Like, in Showdown, top 10 Showdown team, that was great. Those were great times. Nobody could mess with us, man. Nobody could. I mean, there was only a handful of teams that could, and even then it was respectable losses, And I mean, we had many great wins. We had many great moments as a team, and we had a lot of good and fun times. But I will say this though, Japan, don't ever forget who the brains of the Showdown team was. Don't forget who made the strategies. Don't forget who made your playstyle. Don't forget who made the way that you play the game is today. Don't forget who trained you, who taught you how to parry a 4-hit frenzy, who taught you how to parry a 3-hit frenzy, who taught you hit through block, who taught you how to play. You're gonna talk trash about me. I taught you how to play. You're literally Sick Boy 2.0, but you're better than him.
Don't you ever forget, you're a TDS reject.
Yep. And with that being said, I've already said my accomplishments. I've already said them earlier in the video. I want to give a huge. Yeah, where you can go. Yeah, go ahead,
I never got to add mine. All right, let's see. The old school how to duel videos. Let's see. One of the highest elimination counts in Battlefront 2 history in one match, the 2v1 zero death challenge, the 4v1 challenges, the arcade challenges. Let's see, what else? I mean, the star card combinations, the character combinations, the how to do this, all the fucking debates for 3 years that I put up with. People trying to say Palpatine OP, this and that, disproving it for 3 fucking years, only to keep on hearing the same shit until like 3 years later, it finally sunk in people's heads after I showed them how to fucking duel against him, after I showed them how to fucking play with them, after all the shit I have went through. Like, I have did nothing but contribute to this community. And all I have received mostly is negative criticism, to the point that it's not even criticism, only to lead to the point that it's just straight up bashing, straight up insults, ridicule, you name it. That's literally what it has been. Like, just about my whole fucking career of Battlefront 2. All right. Other than that, don't get me wrong, not everybody was like that. There were some people, oh my God, Wage the GOAT, this and that. And I appreciate all of you who actually stood by me and actually saw me for what I am. I'm not a bad guy. But this community will turn you into something you don't want to be. And why? Because it's something you have to be. You have to be thick-skinned. You have to have a spine in this community, because they do, all media does, is try to shame you. Every chance given, they search with a fine-tooth comb. They search the smallest shit out just to bring it into a larger microscope, so that way they can widen it for the audience to see. Oh, you missed a parry, you suck. Oh, this force power didn't work and you got me killed of it. You're just making up excuses. Oh, the game is perfectly 100% bug-free. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it's not the map design, it's just you. Yeah, meanwhile, the whole map is a fucking tree. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, tree with bridges. Wow.
But anyways, getting back to the main point there, just to, close off the video here, I'm going to be moving on to different games. I'm not going to disclose what I'm going to be playing. I don't know what I'm going to be making content for, so for now, possibly you can expect just a break to be taken. It'd be nice after 3 years of dealing with this, mainly 1 year of the toxicity that never ended and was every day, harassment and stuff. But yeah, I'm probably going to take a break from YouTube for maybe a week or so, and I might come back to a different game and try something out that I haven't tried before, or I might do a single player series on something. I'm not too sure. But I'm not joking. This is my last. I'm not coming back to Battlefront 2. This is for real. The last video. The last ones were just breaks. This is for real. And I think I can say for the majority that was on Wage's thing too. They were breaks. Even though we said we quit, they were technically breaks. But this time it's real. We're done. And just. Yeah, I'm just, I don't really know what to say anymore, man. It's just, it became a mess that just never corrected itself. The community was too toxic.
I know exactly what to say. I'll put it like this. After getting the amount of subs I have, I don't mind going back to being a no-name. I actually don't mind going back to a dead channel. after what I have seen, what it comes with just less than 4,000 subs, dude. With just less than 4,000 subs, the kind of shit you go through on the daily basis, the amount of messages you get on the daily, all day, all through the day and night, dude. Like, I really don't care if I get known anymore. I don't care if I lose subs anymore. Because honestly, like, there was points, that I literally wanted to quit YouTube because of those
Same.
reasons. Like it's not fun. Like, it's really not fun. You
It's
do not
not.
enjoy this. And any YouTuber who says otherwise, they're lying, dude. Because like you see these YouTubers with like 1 million subscribers. Do you honestly think that they have fun with their fans? No, they don't have fun with their fans. You get I'm not going to mention a name, but there's been in my party some very obsessed people, and I'm not going
Agreed.
to say what
Agreed.
happened, but I will say that I had to get rid of them. This is why most YouTubers, you look at Angry Joe, all them, they constantly get invited and they cuss their subscribers out. Why? Because they're sick of being harassed. They're sick that you don't leave people alone. And then if they don't respond to you, you go and make a video about it. Oh, this person treated me badly. Hey, we should cancel him. Like, really, dude. You can't just let y'all treat us like we're celebrities. Like, YouTubers, we're not celebrities. Even if you've got 1 million plus or higher, whatever, they're not celebrities. They're just people. You need to
Right.
realize this. We didn't go and join the military and become a decorated hero or nothing. Like, dude,
Right.
we're just YouTubers trying to entertain you on the internet. Like,
Right.
that's literally all we are, and you need to understand that. The sooner you understand that, the more, like, I honestly understand why YouTubers, the popular YouTubers, they treat their communities like shit. They do, for the reason that, they have been harassed to the point they almost have hostility towards their community.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. And those are some pretty good statements that you said there, man. But we've been going on for an hour and a half now. I think all the main points we had to say we've said. Um, we've listed everything that we could possibly think of that came to our minds, and I think we covered just about everything that we could think of. So, with that being said, the last video that I'm going to drop is going to be the official intro that I was going to use for upcoming content. I'm going to drop that. That'll be the last video that I'm going to drop. But other than that, I have nothing more to say. Wage, do you have anything else you wanted to add before we close?
Just two fully extended middle fingers
I'm with you on that. Mine are towards the community.
with a
Well,
foam glove making it longer.
yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be all for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, or if you haven't, you know what? I don't even care. Screw an outro.